What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. This is your midweek motivational video for your day. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you are anywhere on the East Coast, please do not stay outside too long. I am in South Jersey, and literally this smoke from, I guess there's like tons of Canada wildfires. My family and friends in Connecticut says like they can't even breathe outside. It smells like barbecue, like it's really, really bad. And I'm all the way in South Jersey and I can see the smoke and the haze in the air. So it's really, really bad. So if you guys are in the tri-state area, please be safe out there. Don't go outside if you don't need to. Don't stay outside too long. Breathing that stuff in cannot be any good. So, and if you're driving around, make sure that your vents are open so you guys can filter your air through the car because it's gross. Anyway, you guys, we are halfway to the weekend. It is Wednesday, you guys. This is an eventful month, to say the least. My big sister celebrated her anniversary yesterday. Her birthday's tomorrow. Tyrone's birthday's next week. My nephew's birthday's next week. Father's Day is next weekend. Tons of stuff going on in June. Tons of stuff. Tons of celebrations. Of course, I'll be spending some time with my dad, seeing him for Father's Day weekend, which is going to be fun. Can't wait to go back and see my family again. Got a lot of male friends who are dads, so I know they're going to be spending their time with their kids and stuff like that. So it's always a fun time in June. Plus, it is summer month. We are halfway through this year, you guys. It is halftime. And when I tell you guys, I like to reflect every month, but especially halfway through the year because sometimes, the new year starts and you give yourselves these expectations of things that you want to do, things that you want to accomplish, right? And then you get to the middle of the year and you realize half the stuff that you wanted to do didn't even happen. You haven't even started yet. If you want to do a vision board, you didn't even do anything, to put that together. So I just want to encourage you guys to not be discouraged. That's why I no longer do I don't have like these big New Year's resolutions or whatever. I just want to continue to work on my goals, whether it's something that I started last year and it just kind of, rolled over into the new year, whether it's something that I started in January and it rolled over to the next month. Every bit of progress counts, right? I don't want you to feel like you've worked on something and then a new month started and you're like, oh man, I didn't finish it. And I don't want you to downplay your progress because even if it's the smallest things, I don't want you guys to get to a place where you feel like because you didn't finish it at the end of the month or you didn't start it or you didn't finish it halfway through the year, it just means that all of your progress just is gone now because you didn't finish it when you wanted to. No, it just means that you have to continue to work harder towards your goals and to not dismiss the progress that you've made. And that's with anything, whether it's relationships, finances, your career, your job currently, any side jobs that you're doing, any hobbies that are turning into businesses. You never know, what it's going to bring if you continue to be harder, be, harder on getting to your goals. So I was listening to something the other day and it was talking about writing down your, what you've accomplished. We talk so much about what we didn't accomplish, what we didn't get to do, what we didn't get to finish. But jotting down and reminding yourself of what you did do gives you a little bit of encouragement and inspiration. And sometimes I like to do that. Like sometimes I'll set up, on my phone in the morning. And when I get up and I, do my morning routine, I'll write a couple of things down that I'm grateful for before I really start my day. And I have this sticky note app in in my phone because I'm one of those people. I will have tons of sticky notes all over the place in my journals, even in my Bible, in my everywhere. Like I'm a sticky person. So it was fun to kind of find an app, a sticky app that I can use on my phone. And I'll just write things down, just two or three things that I'm grateful for to kind of get me through my day. But when it comes to, your goals and things that you've been working on, whether it was a business plan, whether it's, a health plan, whether it's, things that you want to do, whether it's meal prep, whether it's starting to go to the gym, whether it's, cutting out sweets or cutting out carbs or whatever that looks like for you. If it's, you going back to school, if it's you, getting to work a little extra in the morning just to get some stuff done before you actually start your shift, if it's, fixing some things in your relationship, whatever the case may be, write down your accomplishments. Don't only focus on the things that you didn't get to do or the things that you haven't done. Or, yes, focus on those things, but don't turn a blind eye to what you've already accomplished. And I feel like once you start to kind of realize, okay, you know what? From the beginning of the year till now, I may not have accomplished what I said I wanted to accomplish, but these are the things that I did accomplish within these last 6 months. Whether it's, I may not have lost 20 pounds, but I lost 3 or I lost 5. I may not completely have cut out carbs, but I don't eat as much carbs anymore. Or you've implemented more fruits and vegetables into your diet. Or maybe, in your relationship, you started to kind of write things down to remind yourself of things that you needed to work on. And maybe it may have been a little hard, but you notice that maybe you're not arguing as much, or maybe you're going out more. You find yourself laughing more. You find yourself smiling more. Those are little accomplishments, and those things matter. Those things really do matter. It's small as they may be, they may not make a big impact like you want it to be, because, as humans, we want instant gratification, right? So if we want something, we want it now. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Great things do take time, and that's really true, and I believe in that. And so, in taking time to get to where you want to be, you have to continue to push forward no matter what those things are. And so, reminding yourself of what you did accomplish, which is why I tell you guys, I like to reflect at the end of every month to see how far I've gotten and see where I'm at. And if it's something that I haven't accomplished, then that's something that I need to work on a little bit harder. Doesn't mean that I failed. It doesn't mean that I can't do it. It just means that I have to make adjustments in order for me to really, hit the ground running and getting to where I want to be. So I just want to encourage you guys to do that. Give yourself some grace, and, be mindful of what you speak of into your life. Like, don't sit there and say, oh man, like I wanted to do this and I can't believe that I haven't done it yet. In that thought process, you are focusing on what you don't want and what you didn't do. Instead, say, oh man, you know what? I may not be where I wanted to be, but I did this. I did this much and I got this far, and it's a lot further than where I was in January. January, I was a mess. Here I am healing. January, I was however many pounds. Here I am. I lost a couple, not as much as I wanted to, but I'm not where I was. And that's the thing that you want to focus on. You want to focus on where you are, see the progress from where you were. And, again, if you're not where you want to be in any of those aspects, analyze what you did do, see what you didn't do, and just focus on the things that you have to work on. But always give yourself some grace. Don't be so hard on yourself. This world is stressed out and stressful as it is, and life will continue to stress you out because that's just life. Life will happen, but you want to make sure that you maintain a positive mindset, a positive attitude, in everything that you do. I feel it's just important for you to go on your day-to-day life just clear-minded, with gratitude. And that's why I do my little gratitude list in the morning, because it makes me feel good to write things down that I'm grateful for. Some of those things: I'm grateful for Tyrone, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my career, I'm grateful for being able to work from home and make my own schedule and be my own boss. I am grateful to own my car. I am grateful to be able to, go to the store and pick up things that I need. I am grateful to have a roof over my head and a warm bed to sleep in and running water. Like, these are little things that people, I feel like, you take for granted because you do them every single day. It becomes said, oh yeah, I got water, and people aren't mindful of that. But when you sit there and you actually write that down, like, I am grateful for this, it puts you in a mindset to think of those who don't have that type of access. There are people who can't afford to keep their lights on. There are people who don't have a roof overhead. There are people who don't have the ability to own their own business. They don't have, you know, a warm bed to sleep in. They don't have a family. They don't have a spouse or a significant other that they can cuddle with and do fun things with. You know what I mean? And so these little things are things that I like to write down and, you know, have on my gratitude list. And that puts a pep in my step. That gives me encouragement. That gives me, you know, that sprinkles onto my why. You know, this is why I do what I do. This is why, you know, I work on myself. This is why I go so hard. This is why, you know, I feel the way I feel. This is why I heal the way that I do. This is why I do this. You know what I mean? So give yourself grace. Be proud of yourself for how far you've come. Be proud of yourself that you are not where you used to be. Even if there are small steps, it is still progress. All right. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day on purpose. Just a few things. I will be jumping back on Dragon Ball and Naruto. Not today, tomorrow. Definitely we'll probably get some gaming in a little early today because I will be watching Transformers Rise of the Beast. I cannot wait to watch that. So definitely stay tuned for my review for that. And other than that, you guys, I've got nothing else. So leave your comments down below. Let me know how you guys are doing. If you enjoyed this video, let me know as well. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!